Hello everyone, viewers at home. I welcome you to the very first episode of Gist with Hayes. Right here we'll be talking about issues that you all consider taboo to discuss openly in the society. Issues related or emanating from sex in relationships, in marriages, and I'm telling you, on this panel, we are not scared to say it the way it is. If you like us, if you don't like us, but we are still going to tell you the way it is. On my right, I have the one and only Timber and Caliber. He smells for a living. He's no other than Buoyant.
Thank you, Buoyant Comedy.
Which one is Buoyant Comedy again?
That's me. People call me Buoyant Comedy popularly, but my name is Emmanuel Israel.
So we'll give you some accolade on that. But hold on. To my left, well, from the way she's looking, from the shoes she's wearing, you can tell that this lady loves to be classy. Look at her hair, you know. I know she's smiling. I like your makeup. You're looking beautiful today.
I know.
You know, our voice is sonorous. Like, if you are listening to us wherever you are in the world, I'm sure you want to mute us while we're talking and just want to listen to her alone because it's going to give you orgasmic pleasure. She's no other than Nelly.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, that voice. Thank you so much for having me. All right. Right next to Buoyant is drop dead gorgeous, beautiful looking, delectable. How do I say it? What she's wearing alone said made Buoyant want to marry a second wife. Am I lying? You've been all over her since. She's no other than the Lagos girl.
Yes. What's poppin'?
Everything is poppin'. And last but not the least is the guy that is trying to be, fashionable over there. Look at his own man. He's not from Yankee. He's from Ibadan. He's trying to give that Yankee vibe. But he's looking good from the top of his head to the tip of his toe, Fashionista Lomo. He's no other than Adeleye. I call him Trouble.
I like his fashion sense anyway.
Actually, he looks calm. He looks good.
You're already falling for him.
I'm just complimented.
So I don't look at.
Anyway,
You do.
I
mean,
he's cute.
He's cute.
Of course.
You guys have exchanged number now.
I don't want
You know what I
to
mean?
value him because from his shoe, I'm sure that he won't go home with it.
So what's going to happen to our shoe now?
Sorry, sir.
What's going to happen to
I
my
beg
shoe?
you pardon.
I beg, stop. Let me get back the control of this set. So today we'll be talking about something very, very important. I won't say it's a pandemic, but it's something that we all can agree has been eating our society, either good or bad, depending on the perspective from which you see it. It's called the Japa syndrome. For a while now, a lot of persons have been running out of Nigeria to search for greener pastures in the UK, in the US, in some other parts of Europe. And at times, you will have to see where husband will go first. He will leave wife here with children. Then probably wife will join later after months, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever the case might be. Or it might be that it's wife that will go first, the husband will join later. Now, imagine as a husband or as a wife, any of you now move to somewhere like UK or Canada, and at a certain period of time, the weather is so very cold.
My brother, they go for that.
It's so very cold. Now, tell me, your body somehow, we jiggy now. You want to have that sensation of having madam by your side or guy by your side. Now, in that situation whereby your relationship is now long distance, how do you cope? Like, how do you satisfy those kind of pleasures that those signs your body is giving you? Is it that you just go to your bathroom, bathe and sleep, and the sensation will just go, or you open your Bible or Quran, you kneel down and pray, and everything just become normal? What do you think? This one that you are laughing, I think you have something to say. It's like we are practicing long distance relationship.
Well, I'm actually in a long distance relationship.
okay.
I said it.
So I think this question actually goes directly to me in a kind of way. And I just want to start with the fact that long distance relationship is not really a kind of relationship that is easy. It's not really easy in the regard of these sex issues. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'll just speak a little about
I mean, that is the little I want to hear.
aspect. I mean, I hope I'm communicating to everybody.
Loud and clear.
Talking about what you just said now, I think the best bet in that regard is for both parties. That's the husband and the wife to engage in what we call video calls, sexual video calls.
You mean virtual sex?
Yeah, exactly.
I know now.
Jump up my blue. Chop. Okay, so something like virtual sex, whereby the lady and the guy, they will be, let's just say, practically naked on the phone, and then they just start this sex talks. Maybe let's just say the man takes charge of the whole thing by starting to like sweet talk his baby girl or the wife, and then it goes from there. Whatever things that he might be saying, he has to get the lady in mood regardless of anything. So if you want to like say one or two things concerning your lady, I mean, let's just say, okay, take for example now, maybe you want to start that video call, sexual video call now. You just say something like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Jiggy.
Now waiting at the.
You are talking practical.
I'm trying to be practical here now. So you just maybe when she's like naked in your front, maybe like while you both are on video call, you just appreciate whatever you're seeing on the screen concerning your woman. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe if she has big boobs, if she has large ass, massive ass.
Let me sit that way.
If her skin is popping, talk about her skin. Ask her to do stuff for you on the phone. You understand, to get you aroused. To while she's doing that, you appreciate and you compliment everything that she's got. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how to get into the mood basically when you are into virtual sex videos. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
So
I'll be back to you.
I'm still talking to you.
Okay, you're still talking. Okay, go on.
So just to go directly to your question, I feel like the best thing to curb the sexual distance between the two parties is by doing such sex videos. And then when I say sex videos, in the part of the man, of course, you guys bring your this thing out.
Your rod and your staff. Your rod and your staff.
You guys bring your rod out. And if it's on the lady side too, the lady has to be ready to touch herself too. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you both have to you have to be mutual. You have to be mutual. It can't be one-sided. It can't be symbiotic. Do you understand? It has to be mutual, so that you guys can get the flow together. That's all I have to say.
I am a learner.
What do I know?
What Lagos girl. I perceive you have something to say, because since when you was talking, you were like, like you were bubbling. Have you experienced something like this before?
Of course, I've experienced a long distance relationship, but it did not really last. It did not last long because.
You mean the virtual sex did not last long?
Funny how.
Or the relationship?
That time I never do yet. You get.
You were still Virgin Mary.
Yes.
Oh.
And I mean, he encouraged me to keep it and stuff. So that was not really what happening. But then see, even this virtual thing, say you cannot overemphasize on the what's the word now? You cannot take away that feeling of having that person physically, because how long will you do this virtual thing?
Of course.
If empty go and cut off your network, it means your relationship will cut off.
I tell you, very serious.
You can't take that away. But at the same time, you're talking about as at that moment, what you guys can
What
do
should work,
survive.
right?
to cushion the effect of sexual starving yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying now? I feel like that's the best thing to do. I don't know if anybody has anything else to
that's
say.
the
You
best
understand
thing to do.
what I'm
But hey, how many persons will do it and still become faithful and still be faithful? But it's alright.
Because there's nothing like the real thing. If you don't be
There's
Panadol,
nothing
don't be like
like
Panadol. Nelly.
But that aspect.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand? You just made mention of something now. if that one will be enough to still hold somebody up until the time they are going to see, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that it still boils down to discipline. Individual discipline.
Now that's the point.
Okay.
That's the angle where I wanted you to come from.
Bishop.
Yes.
I was
Bishop.
coming
Okay.
to that.
He said something, eh?
He-
Sorry.
Let's allow Bishop to talk first.
So he said something. He said, "Oh, would the person read Quran or Bible and sleep?" Now let me come from the Bible side.
Okay.
Don't come in public.
Number one, if you are in my kind of religion, I'm a Christian.
Right.
You are not allowed to touch yourself. In fact, if you want to follow it, God, there is godly relationship, there are strict relationships.
That's right.
So if you want to say, okay, let's touch it, then you are act of godly relationship.
That's right.
Now let me break it down. There's somebody in the scripture that touched. Okay, he didn't touch himself. This one is that they were having intimacy, because the Bible, as at then, recommend that when your brother dies, you pick up the wife, take care, and do
Yeah.
So on the process of doing, because he doesn't want to have a child with the brother's wife, his late brother's wife, he pulled out and dropped it on the ground.
Oh,
What does the Bible say?
withdrawal method.
Withdrawal
Method. So it's put out game. It was over.
So it has been in the Bible.
It has stayed. Put out game.
The Bible and God was not happy with it.
Yes.
The Bible says, and he killed the man,
killed the
and
man.
God himself killed the man.
Eh? Wait.
My brother.
Wait. So does that mean all the pull out you have done in the past?
Wait, let me break it down.
You've actually, you've
I
committed.
didn't say
you've
anything.
sinned.
I didn't say
No.
You
As at
sinned.
that era, that this type of grace we are enjoying
Yeah.
has not started existing, which is the death of Jesus. Now let's remove religion to this.
Exactly.
Let's
That's what I
bring
wanted
it-
to say now.
Let's be factual and
And
let's face
practical.
reality.
Yeah.
present day reality.
Yeah.
Present day reality. Now, I have a wife or a girlfriend that is living probably in UK, or I am the one in UK or any part of the world, and suddenly I feel honey, which is natural. It's
Yeah,
God that
I
created
mean,
it. And the next thing I do is I call her. I began to tell her story. Then I look. There's a time you come into your life. I don't mean people come into your life. You come into your own life. You tell yourself, look, I'm above drinking water and walking in the street. I think it's high time if I want to drink water, I drink water, I drop the cup and walk.
Yeah.
It's discipline. Tell yourself, okay, my wife is not here. If you have to talk about it, but on a polite mood. Because one, let me be very truthful. No matter how the thing comes on phone, we talk, I want to see you. If it's not original, it's not original.
Yeah.
Now let's be very realistic. The moment you begin to talk me into those things, I'm a man and I'm being truthful. If you too talk me onto, my head will be filled up with sex. And when my head is filled up with sex, then bye. Just like you said, MTN may decide to have network issue or my data will run off. Now, what you talked into me, because it has to do with psychology now,
Exactly.
is still controlling me, controlling my emotion. And the next thing is,
You won't go look for another baby.
I will begin to look outside. Not because I want to do it. It's because there's something that is
Yeah,
triggering me.
exactly.
The trigger is in me. The thing want to go out. Remember, she's a woman, I'm a man. She has some percentage of control, but I don't. I do through discipline.
Buoyant, don't go there. You will not finish. That part you are going. That part you are going. That she has some element of control and you
And
don't.
you don't.
Don't go there.
No, we
just
do.
use
The
That's an
internet will
example
come
now.
for you. Don't go
No,
there.
we do.
I will advise you not to go there. Nelly, I see you are eager to
Yes,
say
I
something.
really want to say something.
Okay, go ahead, Nelly.
I believe that two hearts that beat for each other,
Yeah.
Lyrics! Speak on, baby.
Oh my God.
and you talk to the person on phone, there is this
The way she's talking to me, self, I'm already
there is
feeling.
this sweetness. In fact, ordinarily, when you see person wey you like, you will come. That one is you don't need to start rubbing. You don't need to start doing whatsoever. You just
Do you know that when you see person where you like, you come? It's in two ways. Naturally, it's God made. Second, either you are
you're
maybe you are
honey,
sick. No.
See? Are you for real?
It's either you are sick or naturally you are honey.
Yeah.
Not only honey, that one is God made. Because it's not common for you to just be simply because I like you.
Sorry.
I'm coming.
Hello.
Boyan,
Do you
don't say
do you
that.
recall-
Don't say that. We all respond.
Do you recall the
sexual
illustration he
stimulation
gave?
differently?
Do you recall
Yes.
the
Everybody's
illustration
body
he
is
gave?
different.
Ah,
The
Everybody's body-
illustration
I'm
he
with
gave, did
you.
you recall?
I'm with
He
you on
said,
this.
if you're
Body is
here
different.
and your
Trust me.
babe is there or she is there and you're here and you feel like doing this shit, you just want to have it.
Uh-huh.
All you need to call her, do a video sex call. Like
Yeah.
you guys should just off the clothes,
So
get into each other's eyes,
you encourage such
talk.
things.
I
Sweet
do.
things to yourself.
okay.
It will help you so that you not go out there and start sleeping with everything in skirts.
Exactly.
I respect the fact
Do you
that you
understand?
At the end of
encourage
the
it.
day, at the end of the
I
day,
do.
sorry, at the end of the day,
Do
let
it
me-
with someone you can trust. Make sure that it's
Lenny,
someone you
Lenny,
can trust.
Lenny, hold on.
And you two have something going on so serious, something sweet. Not just with anybody, off your old clothes and you're off. Like, what the hell? You don't do that. Do it with somebody you know that, okay, this is my bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. Don't come and do it with person where
Does such
so that tomorrow you
cure
don't
the
see your naked video
original
all over the internet. That's just what
It
I'm trying to
cannot.
say.
Doesn't cure the original honeyness.
It
You know,
helps.
It helps.
Yeah,
helps.
to a certain
To an
extent.
At that
call it-
point, you
I
need
call
it.
it
to an extent.
video
You need
sex.
something to come out of you, just
Video
like you said.
sex.
It helps.
Video sex
Of course.
will push you to cheat.
But no,
Do you know why?
Hold on, bro.
Do you know
Hold on,
why?
hold on.
Do you know why?
Push you to cheat.
The
Okay.
moment you begin to have the chat with the person you love, I'm
Yes.
coming from your quote.
Yeah.
With the so how do
Bone
you
of
say?
my bone.
Bone of my bone.
Yes.
Bone of your bone can only talk you into having one. I don't want to go more medical. Just say you will just wet.
Do you know that
I mean,
people?
I imagine-
You
Do
can't
wait,
have-
let me tell you something.
Exactly.
Do you know that people react differently
That's right.
I respect
and our
that. Too.
hormones react differently?
I respect that too.
So maybe what works for me might not work for you.
Yes.
So I'm just telling you, probably this is the way it works for you, and this is the way it works for me. Because
Nelly, I want to ask
I
you a
know that
question.
if I love someone, if you're not here, and I feel like okay, I want to get down.
Yes.
Let me use that word. Get down doesn't necessarily mean that you must penetrate.
Okay.
I need to do that video call with you. Like we need to talk heart to heart. Talk to me. Tell me sweet things. Like tell me things
Nelly, I
that
want to ask you.
that will thrill me. That will be like okay, and I will not put my mind on it.
That will get
And
you
if we have done it
aroused.
before, I'll just put my mind there straight, and I'll remember the way we used to do it. And definitely, I'll get myself. I don't know
Can
about
I
others.
ask you a
That's
question?
how
I want to ask that
Allow-
question.
let's say
I want to ask you a
Okay.
question.
Talk.
Why not?
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
not. I respect you, your personality.
Okay.
Do you know when you come and when you wet?
That's another topic.
Let me drink to
That's
that.
another topic. That's the question,
Wait.
Lenny. So you answer it.
I definitely know when.
She doesn't have to answer it. She doesn't want to answer
Of
it.
course,
Okay.
of
But if you
course.
want to answer it, it's on the floor.
Okay.
You're not serious, but I'll just say one thing. I know when I come.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
Now, I
I
want
do.
you to know that with maximum penetration, you can come. But with sweet talking, even seeing the person bone of your bone, you can
Your
wet.
hormones will rise
Some
to an
ladies
extent.
mistake, some will tell me, some ladies will, in conversation, some ladies will tell me, I wet like 4 times, I came 4 times. Shut up, you did not come 4 times. Where did you get the energy to come 4 times? You came once. You have been waiting.
Are you-
No,
Are you saying this?
You're not
Yes.
the person. You're not the
Some
lady.
people are
You're not the lady.
are nymphos.
You're not
oh.
the lady. You won't understand that.
No.
But it's actually
Listen.
different for me.
Exactly.
It's actually
Are you-
different for me.
are you-
I
get
get physical. There's
Yeah.
nothing you tell me on phone that will make me come.
Are you for
There is
Thank
nothing
you.
you tell me. No,
Ah.
even if you.
She's
I
from
think
Abiokute, so be careful.
Let's not.
there's nothing. The only thing I can, like the maximum thing I can get to is
Okay.
just getting wet, and then my hormones just want the real thing.
How
See
about?
it.
How about?
Want the real thing.
How about? How
You're
about?
so right about
I
that.
would eat
You
rather
definitely
than-
want the real thing.
Yeah.
But at that moment,
At that moment,
you
I will
just
just wait,
need
my dear.
okay, that
Can I
wetness.
share a story?
Let me ask you
That's
something.
all.
That wetness, what is it?
That wetness is not coming.
That wetness.
That wetness is not coming.
Doesn't
Can I
it
share a
satisfy you
story?
in
Wait.
No, the
some
weather doesn't satisfy
extent?
me.
It
Instead, it
doesn't.
brings more urges.
Are you for real? No,
Actually,
it does.
the
I'm
weather-
sorry.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Because
Let me ask you a
when I'm
question.
wet,
The Lagos
then
girl.
I'm ready to do the do.
Ah!
Exactly.
I will ask you a
Oh,
question.
Coco Bioko!
Wetness
You
is-
Let me ask you a question.
You should be
do.
moist
I have
Before
a
you
question
do the
to
do.
ask
So
you.
why you
I have a
start?
question to ask you.
Yes.
Okay. Still talking about this
Yeah.
sex video of it. When it comes to touching, Do you know how to touch yourself?
Not really.
What is
Hold on. Excuse me.
Really?
I am still here. Hold on. I am still
It's
here.
not really.
What? No.
Like,
You see that?
it's a
You
yes.
just said not really.
Yes, I know.
You just said not really.
No.
Maybe.
I'm not taking that. Is that a yes?
Oh,
I know.
no.
There's not really touching.
Okay,
It's a
to be
feeling.
honest, I don't know how to.
Good.
That's
I
where
don't know
that's
how
where
to.
the problem lies now.
No,
when you
that's
made
not
mention
the
of,
problem is
wait,
because
I feel
I
like
already figured out that
I feel
myself
like
will not do me anything.
no. If you really and truly
You
know
can't-
how to do
that's
that,
everybody has
I feel like you would
different
you
body.
would definitely
Okay, I
come
think
and
this is a time
Just
to
you know have
make
a
a
very
correction so
what's your
that
time?
others
Wait.
others will know where you're coming from. I used to be like you.
Okay.
Wait,
cannot sweet
so
talk
you mean she's still a junior? You graduated.
Not like
My boss.
You are a senior now.
Calm down.
I greet you, boss.
Calm down.
Hey, get to your head down.
See,
Oh goodness.
I am this kind of person. I don't know what orgasm is.
Okay.
I don't like when people talk about it. I'll be like, what's happening? So
Like you
back
don't know
then in
how your
school-
legs can shake.
No.
You don't know that. You've not.
Like I could remember
Before,
the
when
last
she was
day
like
when
me.
it happened to me. I could still remember. So back then in school, probably because I got this virgin early 8th and late. You know, some people got virgin 18, 15.
Yeah.
You know, I was in
You're
my
early,
early
like your
20s.
20s.
Yeah, so my friends were like,
You're a very good girl. You
that's
are the real
because-
good girl.
No, it's not about good girl. Leave that one.
Hey.
See, my friends were like, you don't want to try it. Can you go? It's okay. So when they start discussing about orgasm, I was like, it has never happened to me before.
You felt like a
Then the day it happened to me, and that's okay. So from where she's coming from, right now, I understand because
mean
she has not gotten to that stage
of no return.
of you can touch yourself and you will come.
See, I actually know that
you have not gotten to the
90% of
stages.
ladies will touch themselves and will
Yes,
come. I know
you have
that
not
reality.
gotten to that stage.
No, it's
I
not
used to
Yes.
be like that.
It's
Yes.
not, it's
I
actually
used to be
about
like that.
90%
I
of
cannot
ladies
touch
will tell you that they
myself.
will
I
come,
can't even
okay?
try it. It
Okay,
irritates
bye.
me. I'll be like, why should I? No, now.
But you like when they you.
I don't know what wait, calm down, wait. So when I now had a long distance relationship, I think he taught me that you can actually touch yourself and you come, you feel okay. So one day we just like did that call and I tried it and it worked.
Fiam.
And I'm like, okay, so if this works, why would I cheat on my guy? Why would I want to sleep around when I can actually use it to help myself, to help my relationship, not to sleep around, not to have numerous boyfriends,
Let me come in.
which is actually good.
The
Say
truth
it,
is-
guys. Is actually good.
Let me come
in.
Understand.
I want to debunk
I
what
know
you said.
that. See,
Emmanuel,
wait,
don't come in public.
wait now.
Emmanuel,
Wait,
I want to debunk what you said,
Okay.
right? That ladies don't come. When you made mention of that statement,
No, I didn't say they don't come. They can't come 4 times.
like touching and coming,
by touching themselves,
or
they really cannot
listening
come.
or
Or they
looking.
can
4
only get
times
wet.
straight. They
4
can't.
times straight.
It's not.
Why
Two,
you want
actually.
it with 4?
They do.
2 times.
Like
Ladies do. They
do.
come that
We
way.
do.
Okay, let me come
me
back
not
to
say
what
they
you
come
that way.
Okay, I understand that one.
Depending on
Bodies are different.
how they did.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Guys,
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
From what I've listened so far, it means the gender ladies, they are still confused.
Why
Because
not?
I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
This long distance relationship, it's not just all about the ladies. Have you ever wondered to even ask the guys here, like, okay, if you say we cannot come, guys, are you telling me that if you touch yourself, you cannot come?
No, guys
No,
will
no,
definitely
there are-
come.
I'm going somewhere. Hold on.
Are you whining our guys?
I am not done. So, why do you now think that if guys can touch themselves and
Lady.
come, and that means, and then ladies cannot touch themselves?
You know why? Okay,
And
see,
come.
this is it.
I want to
Men,
understand.
the only thing that if their lady is not here, the only thing they need to do is just do the hand movement.
Yeah.
But ladies, you have to know where her G spot is. You have to know
But you
how
are the
to
lady,
position.
you know
I'm
the lady.
not saying I don't know where my
ladies understand
If
their
you
body
want
the
to
most.
spot, are you telling me you know
definitely
right?
come. I'm just trying
You know her, right?
You will come.
You know if she have pepper in her
No,
house.
I'm going somewhere. You
I'm not saying that.
guys,
I want you to get me. No,
The
I want
Lagos
you to
girl.
actually get me. Not like I cannot come if I touch myself.
Okay.
I'm just saying
But
that
you just said
you
I
cannot
have,
come
it's
now.
not exactly. It's actually not my thing.
That is why
Now
I understand
about
you.
it.
Now
I
you
understand you.
Now you've established
Rather
it.
than-
See, what you said
Yeah.
initially, if I understood you,
Yeah.
was that you cannot touch yourself and come.
Come.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
And,
he said.
That's
and
what
that's
you
all
said.
right. And she said that that there's a way you will touch yourself
Yeah.
That will make you come.
that will make you come.
Definitely.
So in other words, what she said is correct.
Actually.
But you chose not to go in that direction.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it might be
Yes.
a place of no return for you.
For you.
Because
I don't
whether
know.
whether we like it or not,
Yeah.
if we look at it from a broader perspective,
Yeah.
this video sex you are doing with your partner is also actually masturbation.
It is.
So that's exactly the point I want to come in
if
from
it
your
is,
side.
it is.
and if it is masturbation,
is.
many persons will not see that. They say, no, I'm with my partner, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Some of them will say we are married.
Yes.
So by every religion standard, it's not bad. Abi?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
somebody who is not married, who goes to the bedroom and he takes his
Soap.
bar soap and he do the pa 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 pa. You now look at it and say, guy, why you go to do that parenting? You are a sinner. So what is now different? That's what me I want to
Okay,
understand.
Not
before I
saying.
answer your question, let me go from her.
Okay, please. I'm
Somebody, one professor of sociology, taught you how to touch yourself, and suddenly you came and you liked it, and you say, "Oh, you don't want to cheat on my boyfriend anymore. What's the need? That guy toasting me up and down. I'm not going to them anymore."
Yeah.
So, I also want to tell you that.
Is it out for discussion?
Sorry.
Is it out for discussion?
No, not him. Not that. I'm coming out.
No, he's just trying
I just want to go back to your reference, then
Alright.
come out to the point I want to make.
Okay.
So now, what I want to say is, if you come from that angle and you have a partner that is telling you, let's do this, I think you also, because I've conversed with you now, you sound very sane, very good. I think you should put up another discussion that will suppress that.
Okay.
I was having a conversation with a lady. Wait, let me land so she will understand me. I was having a conversation with a lady. She told me something. She said, each time I finish my monthly, that I used to feel honey 2 to 3 days.
Normal.
Yes, before I say, okay, what did you do? He said, nothing. For 3 years, I've not done anything. She told me that for 3 years, I've not done anything. I said, but you masturbate? She said, no. That when such thing happen, I remove my mind from it because I know that my partner is not here with me. Now, there's
the part you're
maturity
going.
in that relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that her body is the same thing with any other person's body.
Yes.
But she feels the same way somebody else feels. The difference between these two people is that one choose not to masturbate and one choose to masturbate.
Yeah.
One partner choose to teach this one, look, cheat on me. The other partner said, no, don't cheat on me, masturbate. The other partner said, okay, look, we cannot talk about sex deep, but we can talk about it till we see. When we see, as we are talking, we are doing.
Yeah.
Just like your kind of body, it's not the same thing with my sister here, Nelly. Your kind of body is not your thing. You can't do it and it works for you.
Leave that thing. Leave that thing.
It's actually
We're
saying the
taking
truth.
people for
For
what
real.
they say
Well,
they
yeah,
are,
leave that
right?
for real.
What I said I am is exactly what you would take me for because you don't know me to the house,
Exactly.
right?
So this brings me now to my next question. I want to finalize this. And I'm throwing it open to the house now.
Okay.
Would you now say that virtual sex is not healthy for a long distance
Thank
relationship?
you. Biblically is wrong because it will lead you to masturbation. And there's something God talked about masturbation. You cannot, if we say, look, let's take away the pretense. If we say that we are going to church, we serve God, we love Jesus, we do this and that, we should take it away from our life. You know why you're a better person? You are a better person because each day, a better Christian, because each day you try to repent to get a new step closer to God. And God is telling you, look, this water looks good, but don't drink it. That's God.
My brother,
It's
forget that church matter.
That means I should forget God.
Forget that church
it's not my
matter. It's
pastor
not
that
about
wrote-
forgetting church.
No, see,
It's not about forgetting God, rather.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand? This is.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think that
I feel like
virtual sex helps long relationship
I feel like
to remain
it
intact?
Really, it really does help long distance relationship. Trust me. That's the way I feel. Your own kind of view is definitely
Of course, I
is
respect
different
it.
from mine.
I
Do
respect
you
it,
understand?
yes.
But I feel like it's
I
actually
believe
kind
you
of-
because you are practicing it at the moment.
Now you
This
start-
man is
Now
not.
you start-
Yeah, you can do it now.
But the truth of the matter is-
This man is not
most of the things
practicing
are-
it.
most of the things are
No,
said.
no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get
okay,
me.
no,
When
no.
I mean practicing it, I mean
You're
you are in that
experiencing it.
situation
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the moment.
That's right.
This man is not in that situationship. Oh. I'm waiting for when he's in that situationship. Then I'll bring it back here.
Because the
maybe
truth of the
he has
matter, I want to say
been for his
something.
past.
I want to say something, guys. Because the truth of the matter is, if truly you guys are really, really in love, you know, the body will always want to ask for it. Trust me, in any kind
You
of
are
way.
in charge of your body, bro.
I understand what I'm saying. Wait,
Self-discipline
in as much
is
as,
key.
I feel like in as much as you guys feel something so strong for each other, I feel the emotions will always
Yeah.
will always
It's
be
God
there.
that created the
Okay,
emotion.
just like okay.
It's going
The
to
point
be
is,
hyper.
if me I see my woman like that,
Ah.
my
Okay.
brother, even if she open her body down without no clothes and stuff, something like that, maybe let's just say let's take for example, maybe she's trying to dress up
And you're making
we
video
are-
calls,
yeah, we're just on
understandable.
video, my brother.
Jiggy.
And if she said, if I pull up my shirt and she sees my
Ah.
chest, she sees
Ah.
everything.
James Bond.
Six
She always
foot
tells me.
punches,
She
chocolate.
always tells me.
No, so this guy.
No, I'm just being realistic here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, you
Get
are
you.
being
Like,
real. I like
you know,
that.
the question is, what can be done in order to
Yeah.
cushion the effect of
Yeah.
such sexual urge for long distance relationships?
So you think it's
I
going
feel like-
it solves the problem of cheating?
Yeah, to some
right?
extent, it solves it a lot. And the truth of the matter is, if
Let us also know that some extent.
I'm interested in this juicy part is about to say. You know they do long distance relationship. I beg.
and the truth of the matter is, if I'm talking from experience, you understand what I'm
And I
saying?
respect your experience, man.
I made mention of something like discipline that time. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Putting discipline aside, if a lady, let me just talk on, based on experience and the aspect of the lady. If a lady comes, I want to debunk that part that says the lady doesn't come. Maybe when they touch them, so I just want to debunk it. They come, trust me, they come. Let's just call it spade a spade. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm coming real calm, like that. The whole bed will
Is there a
get
fake
soaked.
company?
I'm not saying that.
You guys are giving us fake money.
The whole bed will get so wet that the lady.
Like, if
The whole bed will get so wet that the lady will have to go change the shit. Do you know that? That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant when I said
No, squatting,
Recon.
coming. I hope you
different.
also know
Boya,
the
yes,
difference.
Boya, are you a doctor?
No, I know all
Did
these
you do
things.
sexology?
No, I know all these things. My
Okay.
But the
position
most
has
important thing is
placed
the
me
fact
in a
that
place where I know
the
all
most
these
important thing I want us to know that is that the virtual sex thing actually serves as a kind of an effect that actually cushion the effect of sexual urge
Right.
in long distance relationship.
Okay.
Because in as much as the lady comes, if a lady don't come like that, she don't tire. She will just say, "I don't tire." To even stand up for when she don't do the stuff. Sef. You go there somehow. You as a guy, self, if your body don't come down like that, you go just to stand up to go wash yourself na problem. That's just the truth of the matter. Do you understand? So apart from the fact that it's not really physical, like it's not practical. It wasn't. I mean, it's not practical. Apart from that fact,
It was practical, but it wasn't
the truth of the matter is,
physical
in as much as
Yeah.
you still like climax. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's still gonna have an effect on you in the aspect of satisfaction. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask him a
No,
question?
no, real quick. I want to end this real quick. I want to ask the Lagos girl.
Yeah.
Now, can anything whatsoever, ever make you change your mind? Probably, let's say you're dating someone or
Yeah.
you're married to someone who had any reason to relocate. And in the process while you guys were together here, it was intense. When I mean intense, your intimacy was intense.
Okay.
Now, if that person relocates, would you have any reason whatsoever to try to video sex?
Okay, so if
Okay.
before he left, if our intimacy was intense, would I have any reason to want to try to video sex?
Yeah.
Yes, I would have such reason because I'm already sexually attracted to this person.
Thank you.
So Yes.
you.
And you wouldn't
Yes.
want this person to start going outside.
Thank you.
I know.
Contact
At the same
STDs,
time, I cannot also
HIV,
control what he does
I'll
there.
probably
Yeah,
get
you
another
can't
lady
control
Did you
pregnant.
get?
At the same time,
What did you say? What did you say? I did not get that.
No, I didn't
Okay.
get that.
So-
Okay, I said
okay.
it's gonna help because one, the guy wouldn't go out sleeping with different things in skirts. He wouldn't want contact STDs. There'll be no HIV, and you have your man safe and sound to yourself.
I also want to
and
also
also there'll be no pregnancy.
I also want to
You'll not be
I
the
also want
side
to tell
chick.
you that even if you and your partner, to be honest, even if you and your partner does video sexting,
Yeah.
anybody that want to cheat will cheat.
But then it will still help.
Any man that
Like,
it will
at least
it will
little.
help for that moment.
Exactly.
At just that moment.
But do you know
After
what you
5
have
minutes.
saved
5
that
minutes.
moment?
After 5 minutes.
Do you know what you've
5
saved him
minutes.
from
Alright.
that moment? Do you know what you have saved at that moment?
Just 5
for
minutes.
just that moment.
Exactly.
At that moment
But at
can
least
still
it helps,
occur.
right? See,
But that-
all you just need is to get this guy, do it. If possible, just do it often. I'm not in any
Yeah,
long
if
distance
possible.
relationship.
Did you know
Even
that?
right
You
now,
know that
guys,
masturbation has a
guys,
psychological
guys,
effect.
Wait now,
I know.
have been. Sure, you get. I
Uh-huh.
have been. It helped.
You know that.
I know.
He's
masturbation-
saying
Hello.
Yeah.
I know you guys have a whole lot to say. We cannot finish this today. You know, because
Yeah,
there's a
but I
whole
know
lot to
that
say.
it's already
For
long,
me,
it's already long.
the advantages to this thing and
Yeah.
And
the
that
disadvantages.
disadvantage. I can
Yes.
speak on the
It's-
disadvantages.
It's about do what works for you.
Exactly.
Keep your
True.
relationship
And
or
with the
family
person
intact. That is what I personally subscribe to.
That's
Yes.
right.
That's what if it requires me doing the video sexing over a long distance relationship,
Yeah, my brother,
I will
you
be
just have to do it.
I will be the best at
You
it.
just have to do it.
And if it requires me doing otherwise, I'll also be the best at it.
Exactly.
That's
Just have
my
to do
own
it.
opinion.
Just-
And the
just
same
do
thing,
you.
the same thing I want to tell everybody out there. Well, for me, it's my advice: do what works for you
Yeah.
and how it works for you. We want to say a special thank you for our guys who made today possible. From the guys you can't see behind the camera, our DOPs, wonderful people. I see them. They're looking at me laughing. You know, to the PM, you know, to the props and set, you know, to the project coordinator. I see you still photo. I see you Bliss, makeup, all of you. For those that I couldn't even mention their name, our safety guy in the house, Bisam. I want to say we love you. Thank you for making this happen. I want to thank you, Boyant, for coming
Thank you
around.
so much.
Even though you almost took us to church.
We were talking about stuff. This one we talk about. Oh
I
my
wanna thank you
God.
for taking our time to share your opinion. It was amazing. I believe I learned a lot, and those out there also learned a lot. Nelly, baby,
Yeah, baby.
you need to teach me something. I'm coming for special lesson later on, Sha. Me and you. Thank you for coming.
Special lesson, me and you.
Not what you think, in the open.
Okay.
Adeban
I greet you, boss.
to
I greet you every time I read it outside. I greet you.
I greet you, man.
I see greet the one read it outside.
I hear you.
That one where they look that
I
good.
hear you. Thank you for coming around.
I swear.
And if you watch this, you like this video, you enjoy the content, please subscribe, like, leave us a comment, and tell us how you feel about the topic on ground. Once again, I remain your host, Alex Ehi. Until I see you on the next episode, it's bye for now. Thank you.